Here it is, Simic bad cards, or as it's more actually known, Simic mid-range. And I know that seems odd. First of all, we don't really have 0 drops to get our chain going, but we've got some really good cards. You know, obviously, 1 drop will hit that real quick. Spell, Snare, Stern, Scolding. Those cards are really good. A lot of good 2 drops like Psychic Frog. A lot of low toughness creatures like Psychic Frog or like Solitude. I mean, you know, I really don't know what else to say there. Mana base, gotta besage you because you can. Breeding pools, hedge mazes, fetch lands, snow coverage for Kodal. I mean, yeah, that's about it. What really makes this deck work is Birthing Ritual. Birthing Ritual is a hell of a magic card for those who don't know. You get to basically go up or down the chain as one would need, so you're almost always getting a hit. And what are we getting here? Well, we have Fibblefit, the Lost, which is a really good one. Basically, if it enters, we draw a card, so it's not a bad way to start a chain. You know, comes in, we get essentially to draw off of it. Not really bad. But when it enters from the library, or it was cast there, we get to draw 2 instead. So that's really good. Little value engine. Like, if there's no great hits and we just kind of want stuff in hand, I mean, he's not bad. Birthing Ritual, again, what makes that tick? Being able to go up or down as needed, up to 1+, whatever the creature's power or mana cost was. You know, kind of wish we had some 1 drops, but I get why we don't. On over in the 2 drops, we've got Coiling Oracle. When it enters, reveal the top card from our library. If it's a land, we put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, into hand. So not bad. Another draw card, maybe ramps if we hit a land, so that's cool. And Icefang Kodal, flash, 1/1. When it enters, draw a card, and if we have 3 other snow permanents, so if we have our lands out, which isn't hard to do in this deck, it's a 1/1 Death Toucher, so a removal spell. That's pretty good. Abhorrent Oculus, we put a lot of stuff in the yard. Being able to make tokens is really, really cool. That we can flip up. Really good card, really good card. 5/5 flyer that makes other bodies, can't go wrong. Borrower, good interaction. Flare of Denial, we have a lot of just creatures we're going to have left over, so be able to sack 1 and counter a spell is really, really strong. Force of Negation, great card. One of the greatest cards for Modern. I think one of the best pitch spells they printed. Real talk, I think it's one of the best pitch spells they printed. Harbinger of the Seas, sometimes we gotta walk them out, and if it's a problem for us, we can just sack it to the Birthing Ritual, which is really, really nice. Sink into Stupor, I mean, we get to do that, we just have the mana base for it. Dismember, need removal. Endurance, great card, just great effect. Same with Subtlety, and I mean, that's really the list. I mean, it's Simic bad cards, but I mean, Birthing Ritual kind of does tie the room together. I'm hoping to God it isn't too bad without it. Over on in the side, as with all blue-based decks, you only have 11 sideboard slots and 4 consigned to memory, which of course we've got. We've got the rest of the Stern Scoldings. Collector Oof to hate on artifacts. Mystical Dispute for the mirror blue decks. Harbinger of the Seas, because why not? Like, sometimes you really, really want that Blood Moon effect, like Eldrazi and the like. Vendilion Quick, basically to come in and pseudo Thoughtseize our opponent, leave behind a body. Not bad. Dismember, good. And Force of Vigor, good. I mean, good cards are good. I mean, I guess it could be worse. You know? Alrighty. We're on the draw. We've got Flare of Denial. I mean, we did call the Simic bad cards for a reason. You know, we've got multiple things. I think I'll take a mulligan here. Okay, this has a little bit more interaction. But it also isn't great interaction, so I am thinking I'll probably put back the Oculus for now. And yeah, we'll just see what our opponent's got. This is going to be a very slow start from us, but we have a lot that can get us going. So I think we will see what they do. Okay, Spell Snare isn't the greatest here, nor is Subtlety, but you know. Alright, Stern Scolding, that does hit Tameshi. So, yeah, that is pretty good. That Lotus Bloom does suck, but, you know, it is what it is. And we can try and bounce that back to their hands with the Borrower, so if they want to stop it, they will have to... yeah, I think we'll just go ahead, get the Breeding Pool, and, Spell Snare that. That way they can't start building a amount of resources in hand. I could see myself pitching for that. Alright, so they're down to 2, so they're really wanting that, so I'm going to... Yeah, we'll exile the Stern Scolding, and we'll put that back. See if we can't get more out of their hand. I just kind of want them as hellbent as possible. Alright, which is good. Like, if we could just get to where they don't have anything to do, that would be great. Hi, Ender, how's it going? Alright, so that dies, that fizzles. We've got a lot if we hit a Oculus, so that's cool. Alright, Tarn, and we'll say go. Lotus Bloom, counting down. Yep. Alright, well, that one, you know, we knew was coming. What did they take? Alright, Sink into Stupor. Alright, they take Suppression Ray. Kind of figured. But I hope you're having a good one. This one hasn't been too bad, so trigger here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it on top. We'll draw that one and say go. Alright. Misty, and we'll say go. Alright. So they do cast it. Upkeep, blue. Petty Theft that back to your hand, opponent, and see what you do. Alright, so they do make mana to fizzle that. Alright, so... I mean, they do have a good read here. We don't have anything else. Alright. And... when they activate, I'm going to fetch an island and kill this. Since we know that they are... not going to have anything else, so that's pretty good. Alright. Oh god, I hate that I get to draw a card too. That's what makes this one kind of irritating, but it's fine. We really need a threat of some sort. Okay, Force of Negation will say go. I do like that we've got 2 interactive spells. I really want a something to do soon. You know, that would be optimal. Alright. Man. Yeah, we've got to let that one go. Oh, man. They're going to get a combo. Yeah, well. Oh, well. Belcher. Yep. We've got the Force, so if they don't have it, we do just get another turn at it. Alright, yep. And they also have to leave up enough to do something. I mean, it does suck that we don't have another Dismember. And I feel like better about this game, like, in the post board. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Yep. Okay. I mean, I do feel like if they don't have the pitch spell, that we do just kind of blow them out here. Because we do that. All right, I'm going to force them to pick up the, Ah, man. All right, nah, we'll not do anything and just say go. Oh, man. To be a mostly creature deck, we have not found many of those, have we? If I had known this, I would have kept the Oculus, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, that is the way they can win, is just beat down. Alright. So it looks like they're not going for it this turn. Maybe they are. I mean, again, if they've got it, we're just done. There's nothing we can do. You gotta go with these linear, non-interactive decks, don't you? Hyperlinearity is the name of the game. Well, I didn't think to do that, so that's my fault. Oh god, no. You know, we could just lose to not drawing anything, and that seems to be where we're going. I mean, we'll probably get a forest here just to thin. I mean, it's called Simic Bad Cards for a reason. They just have so much, and they have so many pitch spells. So many pitch spells. Alright. So many. We're just gonna try. We have to. Alright, yep. Man, I would love to clear him off of the board. I mean, if they've got it, we're just done, and we can't do anything about that. And I feel like they've got it. I mean, they have 9 cards in hand. Okay. You know, like... they have all of the mana. I mean, yep. Alright. Crack. Yeah, I think we gotta cast this now. Alright, have it, opponent. They probably do. I mean, they've got 5 mana. This way we can bounce that. Alright. Yep, and that's game. Man, that sucked. We drew completely dead. Alright, so we do want all of the consigns. Spell Snare is okay. These and Mystical. I don't mind Stern Scolding, but they just don't have enough that I care about. Field Fit's pretty good. That's pretty good. Harbinger is really bad. Like, actively. I don't mind Endurance. I don't mind Borrower. Man, there's a lot of good stuff we need, but... Subtlety. Yeah, that's kind of the lesser of our pitch spells. I do think we can cut... yeah, I think we can cut there. Yeah, I think we'll run it like this. We really just need a... I feel like we... This is a very bad matchup for us. Okay, keep. Yeah, I think this is a keep hand. So, land, say go. Now, I did mess up. I didn't get that, card I needed. Brain work. All right. I don't really want them to have an alternate win con, but I also don't really think I care here, so I'm gonna crack this. I mean, get a hedge maze, see, yeah, I'll put that on top. Alright. And I think I'm gonna drop Coiling Oracle just to try and get a mana advantage. Play. Yep. Alright, green, blue, Oracle. I don't think they can go off next turn, and yeah, that way we've got something. Okay, Force of Negation, I feel a lot better. You know, we've got things to pitch. I mean, I'm probably going to try and stick the, Alright, yeah, they get to make a clue. Not a fan that they get to draw cards. It's generally pretty bad, but you know, we've got ways to stop them. We have our own pitch spells. Alright, Thunder Trap Trainer. Yep. That's fine. I hope we get a land, because I'd really like to play this Mystical. Alright, Sink into Stupor. Okay. Alright, Ice Fang Hodel. Alright. I mean, I think we just try and jam this. Okay, so they sacked Hameo for a flare. Okay. Since we've got more stuff to pitch, I'm kind of okay with that. And we have an Ice Fang Hodel. Again, I hate that we lost our Birthing Ritual there, but I also don't think we super get to fight over that. I don't feel like we do. I'd really like to stick this other Oracle. But yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. We'll see what they do. So they drop a land. Are you getting in? You don't. Okay. Alright. What do we get? Another ritual, huh? And... Alright. Ritual. We'll see if they... Alright, so they sack... There. Alright. Just because this can get them out of cards in hand. Alright. And we'll say go, because we could flash in Ice Fang. Alright. That's fine. So they're down to 3. I would really like another land. Alright, Alright, let's see if the Oracle will coil. Or do you have more hate spells? Yep, alright, well, Pitch Spell City, everybody. We do have Force of Negation, Ice Fang, so that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, we'll take 2. Go to 14. 14 all. And they do get to crack that and draw. Alright, land, green, blue, Codal. Alright, we draw... Alright, another Force of Negation. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I think we got to, when we Birthing Ritual. I mean, they could hit us with a Consigned Memory. If they do that, I also, like, I don't know that I care. You know, like, they are down to just 2. Alright, they draw up to 3. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, I think I just get the Oculus here, and, alright. You know, I'm gonna fight over this because they're so low on resources, and I feel like they wouldn't fight if they actually had it. All right, Oculus trigger. Yeah, all right. Kind of wanted another land, but, you know, it's what it is. So, we've got a clock. A really good one, actually. All right, and we draw Consign. Yeah, I think I will drop another Codal. Trigger. Okay, so that is another pitch spell. Okay. Birthing Ritual, Fable Fit. Okay. I mean, I think it's better than that. So, you know, like, that's more cards, which is more pitch fodder. I don't want them to know I've only got the one ritual, so we'll do that. I like that we can consign, and we've got lots of things to force pitch. Yeah, we'll start off with consigning that. Okay, well, you know, sometimes Magic is really hard, everybody. Alright, land, so we can do that. Alright. 5 in air. Yeah, I think we do this so we can pitch that Oculus. Alright, let's see. Okay. Goodbye, Fibblefit. I kind of want the Oracle, I think. Okay, yeah, see. Sync. I want them to kind of go for it here because they are kind of screwed if they don't. So since they're very low on resources, only having 2, I'd like them to push all in so I could just blow them out with a Force of Negation. All right. Were of invention, huh? Consign or force it, and then if they have something else, I'll pitch Coiling Oracle for force. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was really good. I do think. Yeah, Collector Oof seems very strong here. I do like Fibblefit a lot, but Flare seems really good. Man. Being able to stop their stuff is really, really nice, though. Maybe I can cut an Endurance. I need to cut one more. Those two really kept me in the game, kept things flowing in. Oculus ends it. Maybe I cut a Sync? Yeah, alright, we'll try that. That could be completely wrong. But I think it's worth trying. You know, we'll have to see. This is game 3, so this is going to decide it. I actually didn't mind how things went, honestly. You know, obviously I'm hoping to see a bunch of my cards that do stuff in hand. It did suck that we lost that first Birthing Ritual, but I also feel like that's one, if they let it stick, it just ends. Alright, so I've got a lot of things. I can do a lot. The only thing is that Flare of Denial is a little mid with no creature. But I still like that I can interact with a lot, so I am going to keep. This could be wrong. You know, I'm not an expert by any means on this deck, so. Alright, they play a tap land. They are at 6 on their mole, so. Alright, Endurance is pretty good. I'm probably going to fetch a Hedge Maze, because I want to flip a land. You know, like, unless they, like, do something like, here, like, since they're so low on cards, just to get more out of them, I might Stern Scold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Stern Scolding this. Yeah, get Breeding Pool, because I want to make sure I've got my mana on. So, Scolding. They've got 4 cards, so if they... if this becomes card negative for them, I think that's okay. Like, if they pitch something to, like, disrupting troll that, I think that's okay. You know. Okay, yeah, they are down to... They went from... So they're still down a card. They do get a card that they want, though. You know, we have to keep that in mind. Lotus Bloom hitting suspend is not optimal, but we've got the endurance for it. So, okay, and we have consign for that trigger. Yeah, I think I'll just say go. We'll take our beats here. Get it. Let them get for one. And on the last one, to remove it, we'll just consign that if we can. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, they don't attack. And also, like, not for nothing, like, if we're pretty sure that they're hell-bent, you know, like, yeah, I don't really want that. I want a land. Okay, Ice Fang Codal is something to do. Alright. And if it comes down to it, we can cast Codal, get more out of them, and then sacrifice it to Flare. Again, I really want to land, especially since I've got this Endurance. They've only got 3 cards. I'm kind of hoping they'll go land drop. We can Codal. Maybe that'll get them Hellbent. Alright. And, well, green, blue, Codal. Alright. Do you have something here? They could. I mean, again, they're going to be at no cards if they do that. Man, sucks, but it is what it is, so... Okay, Collector Oof is a good one. I really want something to help force this through. Okay, yeah, we've got it now. Let's get oofing. Please let that be, like, your stupid win con in hand. Alright. Because if this lives... Alright, yeah, I think we're golden, folks. I think we're golden. Having Consign and Flare online, I think, is pretty great. Alright, so suspend. Yeah, I think I'll let that go. Like, they don't have anything to do with it. They can't activate it. We have to protect this oof at all costs right now, though. Alright, so they've got 2 in hand. I think I'm going to hit them with the Codal. Alright, and we just have to remember we need oof to live. All right, and do you have something else, opponent? All right, so there we go. Now we get to actually start pulling ahead. Okay, that's pretty good. That one. Oculus. The abhorrent. Endurance, I guess? Because we could just flip that up. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with that right now. I don't really feel that that's doing a whole lot for him. I mean, since we've got the Flare, I'd rather not sack the Oculus, but... I mean, if we got to, we got to. Like, Seagate Restoration. Alright, so 1 in hand. Okay. Okay, Beseju, And we're not going to give them a chance to double block that, so swing with both. Put them to 10. Alright. Oh, they take it. Interesting. I wouldn't have done that, but hey. What do we get? Okay. Endurance. Oof. Alright. I guess that one, sure. Well, this is going pretty good, huh? Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to dismember that and swing house. Depending on what they do here. Again, I'm hoping I don't have to kill this Oculus with a Flare of Denial. If I do, I do. I'd much rather... Okay, well, that was good. Taking down Belcher game 1 is pretty good. Effectively, or ramps, depending. Is really good. This isn't the greatest, but we've got stuff. So keep. I hate that we're on the draw again, but hey. Oh, no. Well, you know, it's going to be, I think, a game 2 kind of situation here. All right. And we continue to draw lands, so that is not good. Again, I feel like a lot better about this one after sideboard. Also, Devourer of Destiny, huh? Man, that is a card, isn't it? Let's see what we are playing against. Okay, so this is Eldrazi through the Breach. They are a little bit more vulnerable to counter magic than their other counterparts, so, you know, that is something. All right, I'll put that on top. Ice Fang, you know, that is a way to catch back up, so... Alright, blue... Or, you know what I mean. Simic. Oracle. I mean, they could exile it. I mean, they, you know, that's the thing. If they do, they do. Okay, Force of Negation is pretty nice for, against their deck in particular. Man, I don't know if I just want to run out this Birthing Ritual. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they drop. They drop a Talisman, huh? There, and we'll get rid of the sink. Alright. Alright, let's hit them. Get this. Birthing Ritual. Alright, let's look. Okay. There. Here. Yep. Alright, and let's see if we die. Alright. Do we? Alright, Myco Spawn is very obnoxious, but I think it's ultimately fine. Alright, yeah. So there's Ugin's Labyrinth. Yep, alright. Devourer of Destiny. Alright. Brazen Borrower. Depending on what they're going to be doing. So, yep, alright. Let's go ahead. Let's Ice Fang to draw a card. Okay, I like that. Alright, let's hit him. 13 and Birthing Ritual. Okay, that one. Fibble Fit the Lost. Alright. Okay, Harbinger is, if we get to live, really, really good. Yeah, we'll do Forest. Okay, and... Alright, I like this. I like this a lot. Alright. And they are cut off of red if we do this. So we Harbinger, cut them off red, bounce the Myco spawn, and what do they do after that? I don't think there's much of anything they can do. Harbinger of the Seas? Yep. All right. Attack all. No. All right. So Oculus. Yeah. This might be game, folks. I think this is a tight one. This is a tight one for our opponent. Okay, down to... Oh, they were trying to dismember. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, Harbinger of the Seas, hell of a magic card against big mana. Hell of a magic card in that scenario. I liked that a lot, so hi, Harbinger. Subtlety, I'm not the biggest fan of against Eldrazi. Consign to memory, spell... Stern Scolding does actual nothing. Spell Snare is not great, but I do value hitting the amulet, or talismans. So, yeah, that's something. I'm not the biggest fan of Endurance. They do rely on things that are... Yeah, okay. We might try it like this. I don't know that that is the best. I didn't see 13 mana Emrakul, so I'm less high on Endurance in this scenario. We are up a game, so, you know, famous last words. Famous last words. But the fact that we got it when their cast triggers are at their most live is huge. I think that Harbinger of the Seas is a knockout magic card in this matchup. Keep. So, upkeep. What have you got for me, opponent? Okay. Yep, they have the Stirrings. I don't really have much for that. I feel like this hand is Snapkeep territory. I do think I'm going to get Hedge Maze if they don't present something I got to counter. Or not. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Okay, I don't mind Ice Fang here either. I don't know that it's... because I want to make sure this Harbinger is as close to a blowout as I can. I feel like this member has to come in here. So, you know, all right. I will say Consign can't hit a Brainwork. Consign cannot hit a Dismember, so it does nothing to protect that Harbinger of the Seas. So, yeah. It's kind of how I feel about it. And they are only 5 cards in hand, so the more I think about it, I think this is the play. And then, even though it's not as good a clock, I think next turn we are going to drop the Coiling Oracle All right, Collector Oof is a pretty good one. I still think we go for the Oracle because I want to have as many things that are magnets for removal. Yeah, we'll do this because if they stick a... Okay, see, never didn't have it. That's what we call that. All right. Not great, though. I am glad to see Always Dust under there. Tapping out is really, really good. Sowing Myco spawn. So they do get another land, so it'll be up to 4 next turn. We're just going to hope that they don't have a... Alright, so it looks like they were going to try and go for it. I think I'm going to... Alright, I mean, yeah, if they get it all, they get it all. Like, we're just going to get blown out, folks. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, another Myco spawn. I hate that they get to cast that. That part is what it is. We don't really need much double green. Yeah, I'll put it on top. All right. Yeah, we'll get the other snow covered. I mean, like, if they've got it and they blow us out, they do. Like... I mean, I know it seems weird to do that because they've got another one, but at the same time, it's like... We do have to start getting something going, and if they're just spinning their wheels dropping those, that means they're not doing anything else. Alright, that's fine. And we can Codal Oof next turn. You know... Oh no! Oh no, everybody, that has gone horribly wrong. Yeah, well, Myco spawn is what it is. One of the best cards they've printed in a long time for Eldrazi type decks. So, Island, Codal. Draw. Okay. We're going to sink into Stupor, depending on what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of this. If they want... Okay. Alright, we'll play out the Oof. I mean, they've got Always Dust eventually, but, like, whatever. Man, I hate... Oh, God. I hate that card. So good! Too good! Oh, man. I hate that it's also an out to Blood Moon effects, too. Such a rough card for these kind of decks. I just don't think there's anything to be gained from putting that back in their hand, and the fact that they've got everything, you know, like, sucks. But they've only got one red source, so I think they're looking for something. Alright, Ulamog the Defiler. Yep. Alright, we could sink it back into their hand. Oh, they're just hard casting it. Concede. Yeah, that's just game. That was rough. We just didn't see anything, so we'll run it back. I was expecting to get something. Man, it just really, like, I think, God, I feel like we just need more, I don't know. I mean, I think Dismember has become such an important card in the format. We can't just get, oh God, that is awful hand. Oh no. Oh, not like this game. Keep that done. Oh no. Alright, well, land, trigger. Put on top. Alright, well, at least that's something. Yeah, of course, you have the basic. They just, I swear to God, I think it feels like those decks just get the basic. Like, it's just like conjured to their hand. They just begin with an 8th card. That's the basic land they want. Alright. Well, is what it is. You know, we're gonna fight through it. We've got a lot of good stuff. Coiling Oracle, Birthing Ritual next. The fact that we got the snow covered was pretty good. Alright, trigger. Okay. And we can get another hedge maze. We've got something if they try and do something tricky. Alright, trigger. Hedge maze. Put on top. Alright. Nah. Alright. There. Boop. And we're just gonna hope they don't have double of that. Because we're very screwed if they do. But if they don't, and we get to live to do other things. Okay, I like that it looks like we're gonna get to live. You know, that's always nice. Drawing more lands isn't. You know, that sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, let's get in. Alright, put him to 14. So if we can draw anything. Yep, Sowing's Myco spawn, yeah. Yeah, well. And there we go. I hate they printed like a free... Alright, well, let's see. How much can this deck screw us over by giving us what we don't need? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. You know, like, we do have hate cards. I hate, again, I just despise Myco Spawn. Clearly a card that's way too good. Alright. I mean, we're hellbent, so if they've got anything else, we're just done. Take it. Yep. Alright, well. Hit him. And there we go. We just hope. I want something that will let me draw a card, preferably. Alright. Oh no, another one of the stupid things. Yeah, alright. Man. Man, alive. Like, they're just getting it through a Blood Moon effect. Yep. Alright. If we can get another card in the yard, suddenly this Oculus is really good. Alright, Fibble Fit is not bad. He will draw us a card. Alright, and we draw. Okay. I don't hate that. Alright, I don't hate that. Alright, I'll let them have the stirrings. We're going to counter other things, and we'll probably pay for that. Alright, Temple. If that's the best they found, that's probably good. Alright. Alright, there. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I mean, we're not going to block that. We really just need a reason to throw... I'm hoping they try and kill it on our turn, because we're one card off from playing out this Oculus. That's fine. Alright, yeah. Alright, come on. Something good off the top. Well. That'll do. Alright, trigger. So we've got Coiling Oracle. We go to 1. We're just gonna hope. Alright. Alright. Alright, yep, and we go to 1. And we're just gonna hope they... Alright. I like that we actually get to keep the, Alright, well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good times, everybody. Alright, so we've got that. Oh yeah, we get a double replicate. Okay. Alright, well, with replicate, oh man. So we want that, and okay, for the other one, oh, it just doubled up on that. Oops. Oh well. I mean, we're kind of at the point that I don't think it matters about that. I just haven't cast that like that in a while, so yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. So we're gonna get to live at 1. Alright. So his opponent's swinging. Alright. Well, that does suck. Alright, we'll hit him. So they are dead next turn. They've got to remove a bunch of blockers, so... Yep. Well, that is pretty not great. Pretty not great that hit the yard. That's pretty great that they had to scoop him up. That's pretty great. And the new lapel mic I'm buying for this, you know. Which I'm not gonna lie, getting, like, messing up both, like, off the rip, that's pretty impressive, folks. I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. You know, like, you get both of those off rip, I mean, come on. Oh, no. Oh, Thoughtseize, sucks, but, man. Oh, God, if they take that sink into stupor, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the problem with pitch lands you have to remember. Alright, I mean, that was the right choice. Alright, land? Thoughtseize bugged. Alright, so, alright. I feel like this is Esper. I don't know, I get Esper vibes. I really don't want them to have that. Alright, let's get a hedge maze. Let's see what we got on top for next turn. I feel like we're sending that back, because we got to, so... oh, man. No. Alright. There. Alright. I mean, I hate to give up an attacker like that, but... Alright. You know, this Coiling Oracle could pull us ahead. Or not. You know, like, if we get this down, they are kind of hosed. Okay, Force of Negation is a pretty good one. But, you know, we'll have to see. So, Coiling Oracle, land? Alright, Raise and Borrower. Alright, well, you know, we can, depending on what they do here, like, I think the Frog is coming. Frog is going to be frogging it up, Frog style. Oh, no problem, Ren. Have a good night. Oh, man, that sucks. Thank you. Oh, man, that sucks. I don't know. Alright, we draw... Coil... Ice Fang Kotal. Alright. I'll say go, and we'll see what they do. We really needed a land there. Whiffing on that was super bad. Also, I hate this is going to let them get their basics. Because they are a deck that does function pretty well on a few basics. Well, yeah, they can't cast the Frog, so we'll Petty Theft it back to their hand. Alright, yeah, we'll let them take it. I don't know what they take. I don't know what exactly they take. Okay, that's probably fine. Wouldn't it be great if they just had everything, guys? Wouldn't it be great? You know, wouldn't that make the world a much better place? Man, I hate that. I hate that. Alright, well, Birthing Ritual is probably our best draw, so, yep. We fought everything to keep this Frog off the board, and, you know, it just wasn't happening, so. I mean, you know, if they've got a, okay. There. Foreseeable Fit. Trigger. Okay, be forever in awe at our inability to just draw anything relevant this game. All we've needed is a land, and we've managed to miss each and every time. Yeah, and God, now they're gonna get rolling with that. God, sucks. Oh, Esper. The car, such an obnoxious thing. God, pitch. I'm starting to think, like, all the problems that you run into are literally because the card Solitude exists. Okay. That's fine. If they want to stop that, I'll draw a card. Okay. Alright. I was like, if you want to give me 2 cards, I'll take it. Well, that was a shame scoop if I've ever seen one, folks. Stern Scolding is a great card that stops Frog, and I like it. They don't cast a lot of non-creatures, so I think we can get rid of the forces, honestly. I will say that I don't think Harbinger is as devastating as it is against other decks, but I think it is really good. So I'll probably keep it. I'm not the biggest fan of Borrower just because of how they work, so maybe I can cut that for a Dismember. Endurance is fine because it gets rid of their yard. And blocks pretty well. Yeah, we'll run it as is. We'll run it as is. See, I mean, we're up a game. Again, that was a shame concede. Like, that was, they realized too late how Foreseeable Fit worked. Keep. I mean, you know, sucks. I hate that. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I haven't done similar things. I really can't wait to get Thought Seized and lose this land. God, like, again, I just think if you were running like some Solitude, or Blink Solitude deck, you just, with black in it, you just get Thought Seized at all times in your hand. Alright, well, Birthing Ritual, yeah, that's a good one if we live to cast it. I can't wait for them to cast their other two Thought Seizes. Alright. God. On the subject of really obnoxious cards, Overlord, yep. No, I can't have that. Yeah, we might just lose because of that. God, I hate that, like, I don't know what it is, but it feels like the mana base in this is just bad. I mean, it isn't. Like, the mana base is honestly pretty good, but, yeah. Oh, man. And they've got Dog. Alright, can we get a land? Alright, well, there we go. Let's see. Hell yeah, okay, so it's when it attacks. Alright, we'll do this. Codal, draw. Alright, Endurance isn't the worst. It's definitely not the best. Alright. Alright. Okay, so with that, I'm going to Birthing Ritual and see what they've got here. Alright. Alright, because I don't want them recurring that Overlord if I can help it. So that dies. Birthing Ritual. Alright. Alright, Codal is going bye-bye. Yeah, Oculus. Alright, and... I mean, like, I look for them to have the push here. Like, this just... Cash the League, everybody. Cash the League. I might have to get Coiling Oracles and Ice Fang Codals, because... Okay. I mean, you know, I think what we do here is just get good and have it. Alright. Our Destiny gets devoured. Okay. Yeah, alright. I mean, you can't really do anything about that. Like, sucks, but, you know, hey. We have not been on the play all night. Oh, God, it's Tron. Alright, well. Trigger, please be a Harbinger on top. Yeah, I'll put it on top, because it ramps. Okay, I mean, they could Natty Tron us. That would really, really suck. Chalice on 0, you got it, bud. Okay. Oh, they think I'm Living End. They think I'm Living End. Well. Does Living End play this opponent? Oh, thank you, God. I bet they... I mean, now they're gonna, like, play the third Toronto ad and absolutely, like, ruin us. But hey. You know? Alright. I love that that finds them stuff and is a threat. I think Tron really needed that, folks. I don't know about you all. But I don't think they were getting anywhere without it. You know, that deck was so damn bad. It was just, it needed that, like. Yeah, I think we got to bin it, unfortunately. Alright, we'll do this. You know what? Yeah, we'll shock it in, Sego. Like, that way if they try and chalice us on 2. Man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. Would I love... Alright. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Snodgrass, you're not wrong. I am glad that... Oh, God, I hate Devourer so much, man. Yuck. Yeah, I think we're just getting buried alive here. I'm about to scoop it. God, I mean... Well... Alright, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think it literally could be anything else and that would be better, but... I also, like... Yeah, that's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. I realized that. I think they... Again, they did just kind of have Natty Tron. I feel like I'm not winning that no matter what. Hi, Trash. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we're screwed. Oh, God, we're screwed. Gotta show him. Alright. Well... I mean... Ritual. Exactly. Ah, well. You know, like, we still did really well. Again, I feel like if you're just playing mid-range, like... You're, like, just penciled in to be, like, dumpstered by, Tron. Like, you're just penciled in for it. I mean, I don't know what they can get. Oh, hi, Tommy. How's it going? They probably some obnoxious artifact that shouldn't have been printed but was. I feel like that's a pretty common staple. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down to 4. I don't like that, but is what it is. That said, that we can fibble. The reason they want... that's fair. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That has to be it. Collector Oof out of the side, though, looking pretty hot. Like, they have to EE for whatever, you know? Okay. Oh, thank you, God. Alright. Man, I hate that about Karn. Its passive is real dumb, but hey. I'm gonna say I think Planeswalkers with passive abilities was one of... I don't know. Like, I think Tron's is... Or, Karn... I call him Tron because that's just what I think of when I see him. Alright. No. No. Alright. Alright, so trigger. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Because turning subtlety face up and swinging is like a viable thing. Like turning subtlety face up, killing Karn, so we don't have that passive ability of his messing with us. And then we could just... Okay. Alright. Alright, I think I will take it here. I know it seems weird. I didn't realize that stopped Oculus too. God, Cage is really good. Okay. Cage is really good, apparently. I mean, if they've got, like, the Dismember, we were just screwed anyway, and it didn't matter. But we've got Fibble Fit to chump. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. It also fuels other ones, so... Alright. That it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Kill Karn. I'll drop Fibblefit because if I get another land, I can. Never didn't have it. All right. Birthing Ritual. Okay. No. Alright, so Oculus. It doesn't matter because it's not going to work. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Well, you know what? We could still use it. We could still use it. Alright. Alright, we'll just feed it a Fibble Fit. Alright. And... Man. I'll get in with just the Oculus right now. We're being choked by not having a green source. Alright. Yeah. There we go. That's it. If we can get an Oculus again. I don't know, like... Man. Yeah, no, that Cage is putting in so much work. That said, if I can get something else to start throwing away to this dumb thing... Yeah, like, being able to stop Ritual, I didn't think about it stopping Oculus. But that is huge. That said, if we can get just top deck and get that Codal down, draw a card... Oh, God. What could that be? That's what that could be. God. Gross, gross, nasty, nasty is coming to play. Yep. Man. I do hate the Devourer gives, like... I don't know, like, I get the Tron just flat did not exist in Modern. Like, I mean, it was technically a legal deck you could play, but it didn't exist in Modern until the coming of all the Eldrazi garbage. Like, all of the Eldrazi stuff is what did it. I don't know what they get here. I really don't. I think we need more, Infernal... I think... Is it Infernal Grasp that's just one black destroy, colorless creature? I think we need more things like that. Wow. Wow. That said, though, that could be just as good for us. Yeah, of course you do. so... Man, there's just so much about Tron I hate. Now, thinks they got Devourer of Destiny. I think that is, like, one of the more obnoxious things that they did for that deck. Okay, no. Alright. But we've got stuff, you know, we can deploy at instant speed. Alright, what are you gonna bin that I want now, Oculus? Great job. As days go on, I hate Karn more and more. I really do. I don't know, it feels like these big mana decks are just getting so much. But at the same time, it's like, you can't give them... God... wretched card. Wretched card. Yep. Okay, so they're just gonna kill us with that. Aren't they? Hmm. Yeah, I think I see what they're doing. Oh, I should have done it the other way. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. God, God. And again, like, it is the luck sack deck. Like, they just had it. They literally, like, anything they wanted, they had. But I also feel like this is a deck that is especially weak to that. I think we are especially just, like, so dead in the water what Tron does. I don't know that Dismember is good enough. Another Harbinger is obvious we auto-include. I kind of don't like bouncing their stuff at all. So we'll just run it like that. You know, it sucked. It was one of those, like, get locked down and they just get what they want. You know, it blows, but it happens. So I'm going to keep this, obviously. Like, having, like, hate piece interaction is pretty good. You know, we don't have... They did Mulligan, which is all even better, in my opinion, for me, you know. So, we'll do this. I'm kind of thinking I want to use the Codals as removal. Alright, that's fine, because we're going to oof to stop it. I would really, really love to see a Force of Negation on top. Will we? Probably not, but... Yeah, I don't really want another one. I think the one hand's fine. Because Flare of Denial does... Alright, and the fact they didn't lead off on a dual or a soul land is pretty great too. Alright, double Harbinger. Alright, oof. So now they have to go through a lot of hurdles, which is even better. Even better, okay? Yuck. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... Alright, I think I'm just gonna get, like, an island here just to have snow permanents. Hate Bears, go! Hate Bears, go! Go forth, Hate Bears. So, that's a pretty good start. Okay. Alright. Land would be nice. Oculus isn't bad. Yeah, because I can hard cast the Flare, I'm gonna do this first. Alright. That feels pretty good. I don't know how you get out of this. I legitimately don't know. Okay, like I thought, like, because I was just gonna start, like... I am not above dismembering my own Ice Fang to get an Oculus on the board, because that, I think that just... Like, Oculus comes down, and with triple hate, with triple lock piece creature, flying beater, they've already taken, like, 8 or 10 damage. I think that's just lights out. Keep. Yep. I mean, again, I think Devourer Destiny is the prime example of a card they went too hard with. But, you know, we've got Oof on 2. We have Consign, Power Plant, Map. Yeah, alright, that sucks, but I wouldn't mind another land so I could break Tron. I wouldn't mind drawing back-to-back lands for a bit, honestly. Alright, well, we'll do this. We've got Flare of Denial. I'm hoping I draw another land, but I think, like, I just can't, like, pass on the ability to... Alright, well... Alright. Land, please. God. Well. Play, I think I'm gonna say go, because I can Ice Fang looking for my third land, and I can hold up Consign, depending on what they drop here. If they drop Karn, I'll probably, actually, depending on what they drop here. Oh yeah, no, it does. Depending, like, if they... Yeah, that's fine, I got Oof. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright. Okay. Or we could have to do this, because of course we do. God, I really hate Myco spawns. With Replicate. That one. There. Okay. Okay, there. Alright. Okay. Yeah, there. Okay, so I'm fine with that just being like a 3/3. Like, I think that's okay. I just don't... I can't afford to lose a land when I've got a, Come on. Alright, we'll play out the Codal trigger. Alright. Play... no. Alright. Man, that sucked that we didn't hit anything, but, yeah, it's whatever. I do think if they, like, depending on what they play out, I can see myself, popping that with a, alright, yeah, map, sure, whatever. Cycle the map to get a tower. Alright, well, since I'm losing it anyway... There. Why would I not do this? I mean, I will gladly take 3 here. I do hate that talisman... Alright, before we bounce that Myco spawn, we are more likely than not... yeah, but we have to start dropping these, Harbingers. Alright, Birthing Ritual is a day late and $1 short. Alright, you know... I mean, if they've got it all, they've got it all. Like, it can't beat perfection. Never can, never will. Alright. 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 Do you have it, opponent? Alright. I mean, they do just have a lot of mana, and I don't like that. Alright, yep. Yep. Alright, I mean, I think we're just getting blown out here. Oh, they didn't have a follow-up. That's really good. Alright. Alright, I think we're gonna bounce the talisman soon. Alright. Oh man, do they really have it again? Oh, even worse. Oh god, Myco spawn. Yuck. No, it's just so hard to... I don't even think Green Force would have helped. It would have helped that first... It would have helped game one. Like, just because that does stop a lot of their garbage. But I just hate, like, the cast triggers. That's what's so egregious. Cast, like, they should not be able to do all that they do. Yeah, it literally is, like... I mean, like, if we don't draw, like, a blue chump blocker next turn, we lose. Just, like, nothing else matters, really. I can do this. I can petty theft one of those back to hand. Alright. And hope. Come on, Fibblefit. Alright, well... I mean, I might as well get in, because I'm not going to block until I have to with this. But yeah, we did not see lands. We did not see lands, and that did us in. Is ultimately what it is at day's end. And this does make them tap out, but it is like a huge blowout when we do this. For 3. Replicate... That one, 2. Okay, and we... Alright, so, okay. Alright. Let's see, this one, so there. There. Alright, and there. And we take 3, and if we draw something, we live, and we probably win. If we don't, we don't. I mean, that is what it is. Alright, land, creature, anything. I mean, no. I mean, we've got Flare of Denial stuff, so... You know. Alright. Alright. Yep. I mean, we do this. I mean, I don't see, like, a reason not to, honestly. I mean, we're going to 1. If they've got the Walking Ballista, we're just dead anyway. We're so low, so... Yep. Our deck just clunked up. I mean, there's no, like, other way. I mean... Yep, so we do get to draw a card. Which is good, That is helping. Not by a lot, but it is helping. Yep. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't help. Alright, well, yeah, that's it. We just... We've literally every opportunity we could have had to do something, we fumble, and that sucks. That really sucks. Again, I don't know. I mean, I do think I cannot wait, like, with the power of Modern, I can't wait till Zoe Myco Spawn gets power crept out. Yeah, that's game. Man. Ah, well. You know, we won our first 3, and it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to complain too much about it. Like, it is always tilting when you just get slowly beaten to death because you just draw, like, literally every wrong card. Like, we did not see any lands that game until the very end, where they were literally dead draws. And that sucked. Like, we just saw what we started with, and that was that. And I do not like that. I mean, it is what it is. Like, happened. And we continue to be on the draw. We continue to be on the draw. I mean, if we get Thoughtseize and lose our land, we do, like... You know, it is what it is. Oh, good. I hope this is another Eldrazi deck. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that so much. I do think I am going to go for a... dual land here. I feel like that's going to be the best. All right. This could be Living End, in which case Endurance is going to be huge. All right. They put on top. I don't know what that means for us, but... Hedge Maze. Trigger. All right. Yeah, I don't really want that. I don't think. Coiling Oracle, huh? I think I'm just going to jam Fibble. I think we're just going to jam Fibble Fit, because I can use the Coiling Oracle to pitch for Endurance. Okay, see, it would have been nice to jam the Oracle, but I want to make sure I've got, you know, something. And this could be the mirror for all I know. This could be the mirror. That would be weird. Okay, yeah, it's the mirror with that snow covered. Alright. Alright, so I'll just drop Island. Because if they're planning on flashing in Endurance, Alright, so they don't. Man, this is always the rub. Since I know it's the mirror, do I think I'll just play out the Oracle, because I kind of want to make sure that this birthing ritual will be protected somehow. Okay, that's fine. Like, if they want to flash an Endurance, that does suck that we can't, like, you know, play out an Oculus if we hit one. That really does suck, but, you know, at the same time, like, whatever. You know, it's kind of like I'm not, about, you know, I'm whatever about it. Alright, so I think I am going to get a... I wouldn't mind my Codals being Death Touchers, but... So I wouldn't say no to another fetch land, honestly. Don't have a Codal now, but if I do that... Well, if I draw an Oculus... I can... Alright, yeah, I talked myself out of it. So... Well, see, you know what? Never didn't have it. So, I think I'm going to jam both of these guys in there. See what happens. Alright. No Endurance, so I think I will try to stick my Ritual. And I am really thinking, like, is it better to... return it to its owner's hand, so I'll do this. And we'll return your Sink It to Stupor to your hand. Alright. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? I like... okay. Yeah, Fable fits kind of the dirtiest, so Endurance. Endurance you! I thought about it. Maybe I should have done that. I didn't, maybe I should have done that. Maybe that was the right thing in retrospect, but if they want to bounce it, that's fine. Especially because I can Shockland and we can play our entire hand next turn. Because I like the idea of hitting them for 4 right now. Alright. Yeah, alright. Green, blue, Oracle. Alright, trigger. I like that. And maybe, like, I just don't feel like they might not have good stuff in hand, is kind of where I'm going with this in my head. Alright. Okay. There. Yeah, Oculus. That's my guess. Do I hardcast this Flare of Denial? You know, I'm gonna let that happen because I've got enough to replay it. We've got Fibble Fit. That one I'm gonna let go, because we also, like, we have them dead in 3 turns. Harbinger would have killed them next turn, but okay. I think the only one I'm really going to fight over is if they... so they're going to Endurance me, huh? I mean, at this point, because I can kill the Endurance... Yeah, I think I'm flaring the Endurance. And then, like, if I lose the fight, whatever... Yeah, no, I think that was right. I think I'm flaring there. Okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting match. The Mirror. Oof obviously does nothing. Subtlety is not bad, really. I feel like I want another Dismember. I also feel like Stern Scolding is really, really good on the draw. So is the Mystical. I like that Flare of Denial counters anything. Although they're... Okay, yeah, Harbinger, obviously. There you go, Harbinger. Endurance is like a hell of a card here, right? Like, this has to be, like, the matchup. I could... A Borrower feels really good. Like, if they stick that and then we Borrower it back to their hand, that feels like a huge blowout. We obviously want our value suite of the 2-drops. I think that's, like, a must. Subtlety feels really good, depending on how it's used. I think Subtlety is either one of the best cards or one of the worst because of that. And that's where... Oh, God, I need to cut 3 things. I think I want the Endurance. Okay. Like, I want these... I'm kind of, like, not super attached to these 2. And I could even see cutting a Force, like, because I don't want to have too many pitch spells. Even though, like, we are very close to, like, being draw card tribal, I don't think that we want, like, a ton of pitch spells. I don't really want to be bouncing their stuff. Like, if I can help it, because they all have Enter the Battlefield effects. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I shave an Oculus. I keep the subtlety because it's a threat. And then I bend the... Okay. I like that. I think that's a good cut. I could see cutting the other force, too. It's... I gotta send it back, but God, this is so close. Like, if I felt like... If I had, like, a Fibble Fit instead of a Codal, I would probably try this hand. Alright, I gotta send that back. Okay. Yeah. Keep, Yeah, I think I want to put back the Dismember. I hate to, but at the same time, like, I just think... being the one to Spell Snare... Alright. And we get an Endurance, so, yeah. Alright, Breeding Pool, and I'll say go. I'm kind of thinking I might... I don't know. We'll see. I could be talked into Oracle next turn. Like, if I were to get a Flare, I would 100% Oracle next turn. Okay, so they're going to hold. If I get a third land, I don't know. Stern Scolding, huh? I think I will hold here. And see. Because I kind of want another land. I want to be able to jam this ritual when they're going to have to really fight. They're going to have to really fight. Alright, well, you be that way. Alright, so there, Hedge Maze, Trigger. Yeah, I think I don't want any more, I want another land. I don't know. I guess I could go for it. Man, we're gonna get so boned if they just unload. But I also, like, I need a land. Like, that feels like the problem with this deck is sometimes I just do not draw lands. Okay, they give us that. Come on, land. That is not a land deck. That is not a land. Yep. Yeah, and we had to tap out for it. And now they're going to get to just do anything they want. Alright. Oh, God. If they get the ritual down first, that just... We're done. We're donezos. Alright, well... Lands! Jesus Christ! Does this deck run them? I don't think it does. I legitimately am just awestruck at our inability to draw lands. Like... Alright, so what are you doing, opponent? Fibble Fit? Sure. I mean, like, we do have a body on board, not for nothing. Alright. Because I think what they're going to try and do is just overload our counter magic. Okay. Oh my God. Can we draw a land? Jesus. That is a lot of draws without seeing a single land. I guess Oculus, sure. Alright. Alright, so they need one more card to hit the yard. Alright. I hate to, but we've got to make them fight for something. We have to, Alright. I'm going to do this to make sure I can resolve my birthing ritual next turn. Also, that might strand that Oculus that they're clearly playing in hand. I really want them to burn through all of their counter magic here. Okay? Alright, Endurance. Alright. Okay. And if they try and stick its 2-drop, I will spell snare it. Alright. And they don't. Yuck. Can we get... Alright, well... I don't know how many times we've gone without a land, so, yeah. Real impressed by that. Alright, well... I don't know what's going on over there. I hate this so much! Why can't we draw lands? Ah, God, I hate this. Ah, so vile. And I also do not know why our opponent's not doing anything. Like, they should be able to overload our counter magic suite right here. Okay. Alright. Oh, I feel like you made a mistake, opponent. That should not have been there post-board, but what do I know? Woo, here. The little coiling oracle that could, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Alright. The little snake elf druid that could. He's going the distance. He's going pretty close. He's going pretty close to the distance. Somehow. He's whipping off 3 lands and a prayer. Is it pale? Okay. Alright, well, it's time to peek at opponents. Yeah. Alright, well. You know what this looks like, if this connects? 5 more turns and they're dead. I am such a sitting duck. I am such a sitting duck if they, like, Harbinger. Or not Harbinger, but, Oculus. Yeah, we fought as hard as we could to stop it. Alright, yeah, there's the Oculus. Alright, are you gonna have another counterspell? Alright, so we draw... Okay. Alright. So, yep, they get to do that. Man, if we can get something going. Alright, can we draw... Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll do this, because we've got Flare of Denial. They're here? I mean... Alright. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that just to go up the chain, if nothing else. That sucked, but hey. Alright, well. I mean, like, this is a very fast clock our opponent has us under. Yeah, we'll do this. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so wait, Control Z that. Oracle. Okay, no. Okay. All right. So now that one. All right. Before they draw, I mean, we're going to 2 here, so, you know, is what it is. And we try and fight to kill this. Yeah, Spellseer is the most situational, so... I mean, yeah, we'll see. Alright. Oh, thank God. That's big. I mean, if they bounce it, we're done. I mean, they play another one. Yep, 1 of 4 saved us. All right. So they've got more. All right, well. All right, well. I mean, we're just gonna try and see what we get here. All right. Yep. I mean, we're done. We just, okay, yeah. Concede. We just, oh my God, we got stuck on 2 lands forever. Ah, that sucked. Okay, I do think we want Oculus here. I think Oculus is... I mean, that force was huge. That force was huge. I think yeah, I think I cut the subtleties. Bring in a Vidillion quick. Just to mess with their turn, if anything else. We're on the play. Hopefully, we don't, like, flood. I don't know. I think it is just, like, really bad variance, is what it feels like. I think there's been things that have been going real sideways, but it's been bad variance, you know? Keep. Upkeep. Say go. All right, so they did that, so I think I am going to jam Oracle and just see. All right. All right, green, blue, Oracle. All right. Okay, Fibblefit is not a horrendous find here. Yeah. Okay, so they dropped their own, Alright, so they got an endurance. We have an endurance. Ah, wow. Interesting. I think I'm going to attack with our Coiling Oracle and just kind of let them see what they want to do. See if they want to block it or what. Because we've got Stern Scolding. And then we try and stick Ritual next turn, probably. Alright. Looks like they do not take the block. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get the green here. Just because we're one away from our Codals having Death Touch. And I feel like that's huge. I feel like Codal having Death Touch in this matchup is big. And then we can also just hard cast Flare of Denial. Birthing Ritual. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that exchange. And we get a Force of Negation. I thought I blurred those out, but, I think I am going to try and jam my Ritual here, just because I've got a lot of counterspell backup. If it gets got, it gets got, like, you know, is what it is at that point. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I think I will get in, as silly as this is. As silly as this might seem, I do think I get in here. Because we've got a answer to... we've got an Endurance in hand, and they don't. And we've also got a way to kill an Endurance in hand. I mean, well, they've got an Endurance, but we have a way to kill an Endurance, and we've got a Force of Negation to protect ours. So we can do that on their turn. They haven't really been able to beat down. And I might dump Fibblefit for a... I'm hoping I see something hit the yard, maybe? Because that way, if they have an Oculus... Okay, they discard a Flare, so I think they're going to try and fetch Oculus. Because I can force the Flare through. So I don't know. I don't know. I could see giving up Stern Scolding to counter a Birthing Ritual if it comes to it. Alright, Snake Man gets in. Alright, so... Birthing Ritual, huh? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll give up Fibblefit. I think that's fine. Alright. Okay, sink into Stupor. Yeah, I'll say go. After I attack. Alright. So they do draw a card. Fine. And I'll do it now because they have to give up their board to do this. Alright, if they want to counter it. Alright. Yeah, they can do that. We can block. We have a way to kill their Endurance, so... Again, if they have all of their Birthing Rituals, it's over, you know. Okay, Endurance... Endurance us. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Alright. Okay. Alright, we get a Coiling Oracle. Alright, yeah, we'll jam that to make up. Alright. Okay, so... We do that, and yeah, alright. I don't like that right now. So, I'm going to let this happen. And we're just going to hope they don't have another Birthing Ritual. They didn't see 3 of them. All right, Coiling Oracle is pretty good. Ice Fang Codal we can deal with. I mean, yeah. All right, I think I will go for the... Since I've got the sync, I think I am going to dismember that here. Make them have it. We know they have a Codal plus whatever. All right. All right, we'll do this. All right, trigger. Okay. All right, so yeah, I think I'll send the endurance in, and then we'll... All right. I will Stern Scolding. Because I would like to put 2 cards in my yard for Oculus. I would like to do that. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'll go to 11 as well. I will get a Hedge Maze, even though I do want to turn on... Yeah, like, they've just got a lot of stuff that does get hit by that, so... Like, another Coda will probably be their best draw. Alright. Alright, and... say go. And we'll see what they do here. Alright. Land... Okay. Well. I guess I start getting in with all of these. Like, I need to speed up the clock and force something. This will start fueling stuff for an Oculus. Let's see. I do. Yeah, I put that back in their hand because they cannot cast it. All right. So, okay, so they have to double block. All right, they're at 2, and yeah, this is going to be it. If they swam like an Oculus, that's really great. Like, good on them. Yep, all right, well. That's it. If I could pick up the Oculus, you know, even better. Okay. I would say, I don't know what's better than an Oculus. Alright, they make a dude. Get rid of that. Man, this part sucks. Alright, well. They don't get free stuff anymore, so that's pretty nice. I mean, I think I'm just gonna throw the Oracle in front of the token. Alright, well, we gotta take it. That sucks. Alright. Man. I will give our opponent, they played it very well. They played it very well there. Alright, well, that... Alright, well, if they flip up another Oculus, it's over. I mean, like, when they see 2 of their game enders and you see none, I mean, what can you do? Ah, well, happened, but, alright, let's see what we got. Let's see, will it be an unviewable mess? Oh, you know it, folks. I remember when they actually put cards worth having in these. I remember that. I feel like it wasn't too long ago. But, you know, it is what it is. I really like this deck. It actually felt like it was... I don't know, it felt like it was pretty strong. Like, we lost to Tron, which if you're a we're a mid-range deck made of mostly bounce spells. So we're gonna lose. Like, all the stupid cast triggers Eldrazi's have, like, we can't beat that. Like, straight up. Straight up, we can't beat that. I mean, like, we can, but we need a really good start, and it's so hard. And if we stumble that least little bit, it is over. It's... man. I don't know. I think they... Again, I get why they aimed so high with the Eldrazi stuff, because... even with the stuff they showed off for Blind Eternities, whatever the next set is, we don't really get a lot of Eldrazi support. So I think after this next 2-year period, it's kind of over for Eldrazi support for a while. And so you have to kind of shoot high for them to have any sort of longevity. So I get it. I do feel like Zoe Mycospawn was a hair much. Like, I think that or Devour, I don't think you give them both. I kind of... Even though Devour is the worst card, I think it's the more feels bad card. So, you know, I mean, and that kind of is what it is. I'll take away that Sebathon thing there. We don't need it anymore. Overall, I do think the deck is really, really good. You know, it does clunk up. Like, we saw that we just did not see lands. And I think that happens. Like, we are a very fetch-heavy mana base, and... God, that is the thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe, like, sometimes you lean too heavy on Sink into Stupor for these dual-color decks that are based around mainly blue. And, like, green is really more just for a handful of cards. Well, I don't know. It's still a majority blue deck, but man, I feel like we really way too lean on Sink into Stupor for this. It could just be my thing, and maybe I just need to play it more, because I'm sure there's like little lines that I didn't notice in there. Like, there were a lot I didn't, and I'm sure there were even more.